What's up, everybody? Fame Rothstein here, Fame Rothstein Sports Investing Show. It's Wednesday, so you know it's time for a Rothstein Rant. Okay? Uh, I'm wearing this mask because I don't need it. I'm fronting, but I probably should because we was sick last week. We got our ass whooped, and I had to throw out all that virus away. Get rid of it. We was getting our ass kicked, but we finished the last 2 days 4-2. We just had such a horrible beginning, but we're coming back this week, all right? I think I got a good one for you tonight to get the week started. No podcast today, just YouTube edition of the Rothstein Rants, all right? What is it, Wednesday, the 12th of February, 2020. As I always say, if you feel like you have a gambling problem, this is not the show for you, okay? Do not listen. Please contact your state or your local Gamblers Anonymous Association hotline or Gamblers Help Group, and hopefully they can get you the services you feel you need. Because on this show, I often discuss sports wagering through sports, or sports investing through sports wagering, and I don't want to be any trigger to any negative behaviors for you, okay? So please contact your state or your local Gamblers Help, Gamblers Anonymous group, and hopefully they can get you the services you feel you need. But those of you who remain, you will become profitable sports investors. Although the last 2 weeks, we stunk. We did not have profitable weeks, but we're going to have one this week. Tomorrow, Thursday, is the last day we could do NHL this week. Probably for a week, when the NBA schedule picks back up. So it's going to be all hockey and college basketball this weekend. All right. But today's Rothstein Rant, speaking of the NBA, is about Dwayne Wade. And by the way, for those of you all don't know, I'm coming to you live here on YouTube from the Republic of Cincinnati, Ohio. I think it's about 2 in the afternoon the last time I checked. All right. But yeah, Dwayne Wade, as you all know, he has a son from his first marriage to a woman, and he got 2 sons from her. One is a basketball savant for his age group. The other one has decided he wants to be a girl. I don't know how to say this, I don't know how to say it or anything, but yeah, he's decided he wants to be a girl, and he changed his name from Zion to Zaya. And I don't know if he legally changed it, but that's what they call him now. Zaya, they no longer call him Zion, and him and his new wife, actress Gabrielle Union, they refer to Zaya as a girl, although he's clearly a boy. And listen, I don't know Dwayne Wade. As you know, I was a writer for, a number of years, 10 years or so. I never met Dwayne Wade, never met him. Okay? But I've got some issues with that. I really do. I'm sorry. I'm not, don't get it twisted. That's his kid. Do what he wants. But to just throw it in our face, yeah, we call him Zaya, we call her Zaya. I ain't feeling that corny ass shit. Just if your son wants to be gay, let's let him be gay, and that be that. Why do we gotta go through all this extra shit? What are you guys doing? Are you guys applying for a reality show? Setting yourselves up to be on a reality show? Dwayne, Zaya, and Gabby? I mean, just what the hell? Why all the extra shit? I'm not going to tell nobody how to raise their kids, but I'm going to say this. A lot of people blaming, saying it's Gabrielle Union and all that Hollywood shit. Listen, this is all I know. Now, there's an exception to every rule. Some people born with 6 fingers and toes. There's an exception to every rule. But just as a general rule of thumb, what I've noticed about gay boys, nobody who ever had a normal dad in their life, no boy who's ever had a normal dad in their life who wasn't, overly abusive and mentally or physically abusive, a la the rumors about Joe Jackson, or just too domineering, wasn't molesting his children. No boy who ever grew up with a normal dad in their life ever ended up gay. boys end up wanting to be like their dad. So, because there isn't, science has already proved there's no gay gene. Okay? Now, do I have any gay friends? I don't know. If they are, they haven't told me. I don't think I would shun them. But I don't know how much I would hang out with them, because eventually, being a single man, the conversation's going to turn to pussy. And he probably won't want to hear that conversation we're going to have. Yeah, it's going to be totally what they like to call toxically masculine, toxic masculinity, all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to go into all that, but, no boy who's ever had a normal dad has ever done that. Now, maybe Dwayne wasn't around enough to cater to this boy's needs as he was finishing up his career. Maybe he wasn't around enough to cater to the young man's needs and totally fucked him up. And the boy, being around, I don't know, women and nurturers and caretakers, he decided he wanted to be one. I don't know. But yeah, that doesn't happen. Okay? Maybe Dwayne Wade's, I'm sure he loves his son. I'm not saying, kick out your son, kick him out the house. Nothing like that. No, you're supposed to love your kids unconditionally. But apparently Dwayne Wade's natural male energy was not prominent in the house for the boy to pick up this choice. And, or maybe Dwayne just, he had that side baby. When him and Gabrielle broke up, he got another woman pregnant. Pretty promiscuous guy Wade is. Or was, at least, He received a lot of flack for that, having that quote-unquote side baby. Maybe this is his karma, or maybe, he just doesn't want to, bring that back up. But I find it weird that he was the worst motherfucker alive when he had that side baby, and now he's got a gay son that he totally embraces. He's dad of the year. Look, again, nobody. I would never go get a mob of dudes and let's go beat some gay people ass. No, we don't. Them grown don't do that bullshit. Never have. That that ain't my game. Okay, I would never do that to nobody, and I would never hang with anybody who would do such a thing. But I just find Wade's behavior to be very peculiar in all this. Again, I think we need to look at. I heard some rumors. I can't really say them for. What do you call that? Liability purposes. I'm not gonna reissue them. I don't know if the rumors are true or not, but I just will say this, okay? Dwayne, I believe you let your son down. For him to choose to want to be gay, transgender, want to be known as a girl. Y chromosomes don't grow on trees. Okay, it's kind of hard to pass those on to your child during the conception process. It's kind of random. Protect that Y chromosome at all costs. That's what I would do. You want to call that toxic masculinity? It is what it is. But, sixth graders don't call the shots. You don't get to come to me and say, I think I want to be gay. No, we're going to talk about this daily until I feel you've come out of that, all right? But Dwayne Wade, hey, props to you for, being man enough to love your son unconditionally. I just think something was missing in between you finishing up your career and him coming out saying he wants to be gay. You messed up somewhere, and this is your karma, or this is you kind of realizing you messed up, and you just have to accept it. All right? But that's my rant. But here's your pick for today, all right? We got the NBA. We've got Milwaukee Bucks, leading MVP candidate and defending MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo, going to the Indiana Pacers. You know I love Domantas Sabonis out there for the Pacers. He's an all-star. You've got Giannis and I believe Chris Middleton. They're all-stars, all right? Bucks are a 1-point favorite on the road at Indiana. We're taking that 1 point. We're going to take that road chalk and go with the Bucks -1 tonight at Indiana, all right? So there you have it. That's the show for today. Don't forget, check out the podcast, Fame Rothstein Sports Investing Podcast, on Anchor.fm, Spreaker, or not Spreaker, Anchor.fm, Breaker, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, TuneIn. You can check it out on those networks. All right. Don't forget, like and subscribe to this show. Smash that like button before you go for me, if you don't mind. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button for me before you go. All right. And, yeah. And don't forget the email, famerothstein@yahoo.com, if you ever need anything. All right. The podcast is free. My picks are free. I don't charge you anything. No monthly charge. No, I don't charge you any of that. Okay. Just take a listen. And let's get to the bag together. All right? Check me out on the podcast. I'll be back on YouTube this weekend. Will not be doing the All-Star Game, dunk contest, none of that. I don't do exhibitions, all right? All right? But we'll be back on YouTube this weekend. Check out the podcast. And, every day, Thursday through Monday. And but like I said, I do a special YouTube on Saturday and Sunday, all right? So we'll be back. But until then, everybody stay safe. Send some good energy to our troops overseas. And I'll holler at you on Saturday on YouTube, but on the podcast tomorrow. But until then, peace.